Hi, welcome back. My name is Megan, and we're going to be doing the first row challenge. I did this before I started doing YouTube and stuff like that. So we're going to do blood sugar. If you don't have it, I'm sorry. You could try find a palette that maybe has close enough colors or something. So, first row challenge. So we're going to start with the first row, and then the next time I make another video, we'll start with the second row, and then the third row, and just try to make looks with those first rows and stuff like that and going down. I did it before. Some of them turned out pretty good, and some of them turned out like, what are you doing, you know? So like for Thirsty, it has a little bit of an exception if you have Thirsty. Like the second row on Thirsty is just like all glitters, and you can't really do a look with all glitters. I mean, I could just wing it and just say fuck it and try it. I don't know, but that's what I'm going to do today. So, like, if you want to cheat a little bit and add like a second glitter, because I like 2 glitters when I do my makeup, because in the first row you only have 1 glitter, which is Donor. So I might pop in like, let's say Candy Floss or something like that. I love glitter. I can't go without having at least 2 glitters. Or, you know, this is just for fun. You can cheat if you want. I'm still going to use Cremated so I can use a highlighter up in my brow bone. So maybe I will use a little bit of Cremated in the corner of my eye. I don't know. Let's just play around and see what we do, you know? Alright. I'm not even going to try and say that word, but you guys can figure it out. So, this first color right here is what we're going to use right in here. So I'm sorry the setup's a little different today. I'm not in the bathroom. I'm in my bedroom, and this is like my closet right here, so don't judge. Alright, let's see how close we can get. So let's dive in. Pat that off a little bit. I have a mirror below you guys, so if it looks weird, it's because I'm trying to look. Sorry, my hair looks gross and weird today. It doesn't lay the way I want to anymore since I've cut it into a pixie cut. I'm trying to grow it back out, and it keeps doing this little number. It's quite annoying. So, I know some people don't like Jeffree Star. If you don't, that's fine, whatever. I like him. That's my opinion. We have different opinions. But I think his makeup is really good. It's consistent, and it has a good quality to it. And it does stain, but it lasts. Like, definitely like this palette, the reds and stuff, you might stain. I do, but that's probably because I have a very fair skin tone. So maybe other people, it won't. So, I don't know. My skin's very sensitive. So I have a good handful of Jeffree Star's makeup. I don't have Alien anymore. I gave it away to a once was friend. I hope she's using it to a good use and stuff like that. I didn't use it as much as I did. Ew. Something went in my eye. But I used to use it all the time. There was like one color I would use all the time, but it just got to the point where I just didn't use it anymore. So when me and her were friends, I was like, hey, you know, you can probably use it more than me. And that's what happened. I think I'm doing too much. Alright, let's go on to the other color called Ouch. It's gonna be right here. Okay, so we're gonna move on to Ouch. I'm gonna wipe off my brush to get excess colors off. So I do blow off the excess fallout. Jeffree Star makeup does seriously have a lot of fallout, but that doesn't bother me as much as maybe it bothers other people. That's fine, whatever. I really, like I said before, if it doesn't have fallout, it's not gonna have pigment. That's just how I feel. Maybe people have different preferences on that, if I can say the word. I'm gonna fan it out, mix it with this this one. My hair is annoying and in the way, so as you can see, it kind of is blending with the other one. So let's go to the other side. So we're gonna fluff that out, mix it around. So if you could tell, I kind of had this bump going on right here. I once had an eyebrow piercing. I did it twice, but my body doesn't like them, so it rejected. So ignore the bump I have. And I think I have a little bit of eczema going on because some places it's looking a little bad. So let's move on to Cake Mix, which should be this one right here. I'm only going to do a tiny bit because we got to try and fit all these colors. Can you even see that? A little bit. You can see it a little bit. It blends in a little bit with my skin. I think the only thing I should try the most from Jeffree Star is his liquid lips. I mean, like, I have the minis. When I got the minis, they were a little dried out, so I didn't get much product out of them. So I would like to try, like, having a giant one and see how it is instead of having a small one where the product dries out pretty fast. It's quite annoying. Okay, let's do Sugarcane. This one right here. Ow. Sorry, if you notice I'm not moving this arm much. I did get a shoulder surgery, so can't move it much, so it's just holding things lightly. Can't even see that color, can you? I mean, you can see it a little bit. It's not much. But yeah. So I'm going to be doing this with every palette I have of his. I have a good handful. I don't have Androgyny. Isn't there 2 of them? I think there's 2 of them. I don't have those ones. I couldn't get into them. I don't like the pan sizes. They're just too big, I think. And I don't know. I'm weird. That's fine. I don't have Psychedelic Circus or Wedding or any of the minis. I would like to get those one day, but I'm going to be patient because Christmas is coming. You never know what you're going to get. Last color, we're going to do Glucose right here. What was it? So he made that Psychedelic Circus. I am so excited about that, but I wish he would make a 420 palette. If you don't know what that is, search it up. But you can do so many fun little names to go with it. Like, seriously, because all those buds have different names, like Cookie Dough and, what else? My husband told me some weird names, and I was like, okay, cool. But I feel like that would be so cool. And then there's this lady I was watching last night. Her name's Vanessa Lopez. You should go check her out. And, she called it, like, Velvet Trap Queen, or just Trap Queen. But I was thinking, you know, that'd be kind of cool if Jeffree did like a drag queen makeup palette with all the drag queen names in it. I feel like that'd be kind of cool. I don't know, that's just me. Do we have enough white? Maybe. Okay, I'm gonna pull that off. Wipe my brush off a little bit. Let me set. Sorry, I'm having complications. Let's grab this and just blend it all. But as you can tell, I'm a little patchy over here, but that could be because of the piercing I removed, or so we're gonna do the glitter going right here. I might just let's say I might just use Cremated, I said earlier, with the brow bone color, but put it in here. Because why not? We're just having fun. You don't have to fully stick to doing just the rose. I'm going to try to a little bit, but it's okay to cheat a little bit. So we're going to do Donor. That one right there. So I like to use corner brushes because I feel like they use really well. I feel like they pick up product really well. So move my stupid hair. I'm gonna put it right here. So Jeffree Star's colors glitters, I get a lot of fallout. I'm not sure if you can see, but I do get a lot of fallout. I think the worst one with a lot of fallout is the Blue Blood, that really dark blue one. Oh my gosh, you're gonna be getting that glitter for days. It's not bad, don't get me wrong, but I try not to use it as often because of how much fallout there is with that and how hard it is to get off. So that's how it is for me. But yeah. So I'm gonna talk about why I decided to start doing a YouTube thing, channel, whatever. I've been wanting to do it for years. I love doing makeup and I want to bring it out there to everybody else and have fun. Like, I'm not sponsoring anybody or anything like that. Like Maria Gloria, she has inspired me just to be yourself and get out there and be you. Do what you want. Be happy in what you do. And I'm happy always doing makeup, and that's something I want to bring to other people. I want you to be happy expressing yourself. Don't be afraid to be bold and be out there, and that's kind of what I want to be. And no, I might not be as popular, but so I'm gonna grab Cremated, and I'm gonna use Afterlife. It's that very bottom one with the hearse. So that's what I am gonna use in my corners right here. So, but yeah, as I was saying, I just had a lot of people inspire me, like some people that aren't even makeup artists, like game players, like Jacksepticeye, Markiplier, and stuff like that. They've just inspired me to have fun and just be yourself, and that's what I want to do, you know? So why not? What do you think? It actually doesn't look too bad. I was kind of just winging it, like most people do when they do their makeup, so. I do wipe it off in between just in case like this glitter is picking up, so when I put it in, it's mixing and make it look like muddy and stuff, and that's not what I want. I kind of want to show those other colors, so just go into this corner. And if you're all curious on how to say my last name, it is Valladolid, like the place in Spain. I married into that name, so definitely doesn't suit me, but that's okay. So I like it. It's a fun, different last name. Yes, a little complicated to say, but once you know how to say it, it's not that hard, honestly. Okay. So we just used Afterlife. I'm sorry, I have a tiny little table below you guys, so I'm trying to figure out what I did with my other brush. Sorry. This is what I use for like my brow bone and stuff like that. It's kind of like a packer brush is what it is. So, and I'm just gonna go back into Afterlife, kind of tap it a little bit and bring it up in here. I hope my lighting is a little better this time, because last time I was just in the bathroom. It's not the best lighting in my bathroom, honestly. But, you know, you gotta make do with what you... I'm gonna clean up a little. I don't do the under eyes because I think it looks weird on me, if I'm honest. I don't know, it's just not something I got into. I have tried before, and it's just not me. So, do you see once I did that, you could see all that glitter I had underneath my eyes? So, once again, I just use Vaseline, and I just put it right on underneath. Because sometimes makeup wipes are really expensive, honestly. And I just use like baby wipes. Let me clean off my fingers a little bit, and then I'm gonna go. So cuts it, makes it look nice, stuff like that. So if you can tell how one side is now clean and this side is not, I like it like that, and it's just a lot easier instead of putting that tape under your eyes. Because honestly, if you have sensitive skin like I do, it hurts. It really does. And after doing it like 30,000 times, your skin's, you know, irritated, hurting, stuff like that, from taking the tape off, things like that. I used to do it all the time when I did wings. I don't do wings as much as I used to. Maybe I'll get back into it one day. Ugh, I did not add color to the end. I usually grab like the color here and put it in with the glitter to blend it. So I'm probably gonna go back and try to fix that. So give me a minute. Alright, so I fixed that a little, if you can tell. So I try to put a little bit on top of the glitter to make it look like it's blending. But I am actually gonna do my foundation this time on camera. You can tell I have acne. I've had acne for a while. I've been trying to get rid of it. It just likes me and doesn't want to leave. Here we are. I had to find my brush. It's already, not a brush, it's a sponge. It's already been wet and damped and stuff like that. So I do use Fenty Beauty foundation in 120 Pro Filt'r Soft Matte, 9K01A. So yeah, I just get like a little bit on the sponge and just beat my face. So I hope you guys all had a great holiday. I had a pretty good one. We just spent it with my immediate family, so like my mom, dad, sister, brother, husband, sister's boyfriend, and we just all had a nice little Thanksgiving. So ignore my nasty ass hair. I took a shower like yesterday and it's just, it doesn't want to work with me. I can't wait till it grows back out and looks a little better. But yeah. But you guys should comment below and tell me, like, out of Jeffree Star, what is your favorite palette? Or if you have other makeup palettes that you use and you would like to suggest that you like a lot, let me know. I wouldn't mind trying it. I need to jump out of my comfort zone a little bit. So I'm going to finish trying to do the foundation because it's becoming a pain in the ass. Okay, and now I'm whiter than I would like to be. I look like a ghost. Well, more of a ghost. So, kind of a little pain in the butt when you only have one arm doing all this, so I just put a tiny dot like that, and then boop, boop. Obviously everybody does this differently. I'm still learning some things like baking, stuff like that. So I just do what I please. Just have fun. One day I will get better at this. So did I get it? I'm like trying to get that one out of the corner. If it wants to. Sometimes I drag it because sometimes it just works better that way, honestly. So, and now I'm gonna make myself whiter than I need to be. So if you can't tell, like my nose is peeling. Blech. Like I have a love-hate relationship with foundation, honestly. I don't use it actually that often at all. So yeah, my skin actually isn't even peeling that bad without the foundation, but for some reason when you put the foundation on, you can see all the peeling in the world. Don't get me wrong, like I like doing the sponge stuff. I feel like I can sit here and pound my face all day with that sponge, so that's why sometimes I drag it. Sometimes I think it goes faster when you do that. Oh. So this is my Sephora bronzer and highlighter and blush palette. It's called Microsmooth Enchant Multitasking Baked Face Palette. So that is what I use. Okay, and then I use like this kind of like, I don't know what you call it, like elevator corner kind of like brush for my bronzer. So tap it off a little. try not to make it too dark, because I am fair as it is, and I'm gonna stand out like crazy. And then sometimes when I'm trying to get the bronzer up in here, it just doesn't stick. It never does. I don't know if anybody else has that problem, but I do. Maybe just my skin doesn't like it. Anybody else use a sponge or a brush when they do like their contour and stuff? I feel like brushes are a lot better than a sponge, but maybe that's because I don't have a cream like bronzer and stuff like that. Sorry, I feel like I've been talking forever, but you know. But I hope you guys are enjoying so far. I am definitely stepping out of my comfort zone, so I'm having fun, honestly. So, like, I got, what do I call it? I don't want to say it on here because I don't want to get demonetized because of that one explicit palette Jeffree Star has. I'm gonna call it, like, woohoo. If you don't get it, you don't get it. It's fine. But I didn't get the mini to go with it. And I wish it did because I don't want to use just all matte brown. So then I had to mix and explore. So like the colors I used to do like the glitter for when I use that palette is Thirsty. Because Thirsty has the best brown glitters. But honestly, I think I need to get the Ranch palette. Because I think it might have some of those browns glitters that I'm looking for. So. Alright, I'm gonna fix things up and I'll be right back. Okay, so I did my nose and a little bit under, a little more to make it look, I don't know, better, I guess. I don't know if you can't tell the difference on this. I don't have the best lighting, like I said. I'm trying. I'm new. Let's see. Let's move on to blush. So I have like this kind of like dense, puffy little brush I like to use, and then I'm gonna use that pink up in the corner next to that like highlighter. So I want to try Jeffree Star's highlighters. I heard they are so blinding. And honestly, I want to try that. I think the one I want to try the most is called Stripper Magic. Something like that. But I think it's so pretty. I don't know. I hear like a lot of pros and cons with his glitters. I gotta get a little color back to my face. If you can't tell, because I am so white. I'm like a ghost over here. Like, I honestly, so like, I want to try some Jeffree Star's, like, what is it called? Mascara. But I'm scared because I'm allergic to, like, here, let me just knock the whole table over. I'm allergic to certain mascara, so I get scared because, if you guys watch Goonies, you know, Sloth. I look like fucking Sloth the next day. My eyes get puffy and I look weird. I don't know what's in them that makes me allergic, so I'm really hoping, like, if I tried, Jeffree's mascaras, I won't have the same problem, but I am scared. I'm trying to get a little color back to my face because I am so damn white. Sorry about the swearing. If you're not a fan of swearing, just leave. That's just who I am. I always close it when I need the highlighter after. I wish I knew the names of these. I don't think they have any names, if I'm honest. That'd be cool if they had the names. So I just use my finger and I just rub it on there and go like that. You probably can't see anything because it's not that blinding of a highlighter. So if I ever do try Jeffree's, I hope like it'll be more picking up on camera because I'm not sure how well you guys can see that. So put it on my nose and then I put it on my Cupid's bow So if you can tell, my lips are chapping too. Gotta be happy with the dry seasons. Yay! Yeah, no, we're actually getting some snow right now outside. I'll have to show you guys a little later. Ooh, setting spray is what we should do. Or setting powder. I have setting powder. One moment. So I use NYX Professional Makeup HD Finishing Powder. Is what I like to use. I think they have other colors. This one's an HDF P01 Translucent. I think they do have other colors. I am not 100% sure on that one. If they do, that's awesome. If not, that sucks. But I've always just used like this fucking white one. And sometimes I just go on over everything to make sure that's where I want it all. Maybe I'm doing this wrong. Who knows? But I'm just here to play and have fun. I hope you guys are having fun. Even if, like I said, you don't have the palettes like I do, and you can always improvise and use other palettes that might have the same colors and stuff like that. Just have fun. That's what I like to do. So we're gonna do like a lip color. No, I said it earlier. Finishing spray. So I'm gonna use NYX Professional Makeup Matte Finish Fin Matte, long lasting. Let's see, does it say anything on here? It says MSS01 Matte Finish. Looks like it. This actually got squished a couple days ago, but my husband was able to fix it, so that's nice. Nor, wait, teeth, gross. I brush them and brush them and brush them, but they're stained. When I do get the money, I will try and get them whitened. For now, this is what I have to deal with, and you're gonna have to deal with it too. So, I like to use another palette. This is the best to like fan it down afterwards. So, let's spray it on. Be cool if it had like a good smell. It's like a weird smell to it, honestly, but it gets the job done. So let's move on to lips. I'll swatch the colors I have, so give me one. So here are all the colors I have. If you can tell, some of them are smearing, but that's because they're pretty old. So the first color I use, so that pinky one right here, is Rose Madder. And then the second one I use is Unicorn Blood. Third one right here is kind of like a reddish orange, is Anna Nicole. And this like darker, deeper red is Wifey. And then like this kind of like brownish, reddish color is No Tea, No Shade. And honestly, so my once was best friend gave it to me. I love it. I haven't used it much, but I don't know. What do we think? I don't think it would go with the colors that we have right now. So I'm probably going to do, so hard because I wish I could ask you guys' opinion. I might do Yeah, I might do Wifey and Unicorn Blood. So Unicorn Blood on the outside and then Wifey in the middle. So let's do that. So if you don't know, that's how you move lip piercings. People that don't have that. Okay, so I do overline my lips because my lips are so uneven, it's not even funny. Let me do a little color. Ah, there it is. Wifey and Unicorn. Deciding which one I want on top. Yeah, we'll do Unicorn Blood on top. So, like I said, I am running out, so it's becoming a pain in the butt. And there we go so far. When I get the money and stuff, I do plan on like getting other ones. I really want to get Weirdo. and maybe Drug Lord. Because honestly, you don't have to use them for just your lips. You can use them for your eyes too. So alright, there we go. So I do overline on my bottom lips because my lips are so even. So if I do, if I don't overline and I do like rub my lips together, it goes way over. It never stays where it needs to be. So I always overline so I don't get that problem. So yeah. See, so I overline just like a little more than my natural lip. There we go. So obviously I got a little bit out and under and I can clean that up. So I'm gonna dip back in and get what I can. Okay, and there we go. With the piercing back. So I go back in with this, wherever that one brush went. Right here. So I go back with using this, and I put it over my lips. Because I don't want it to move or come off. So. Okay, and I'm going to go back with that kind of angled brush I used for contour. And brush it off. Alright. Probably like mats it down. Mats. Words, English. Down a little bit, but there we go. Just give me one moment. I'm going to get dressed. Try and fix my hair. And I'll show you how it all looks together. You know what I realized I forgot? Mascara. So I use Maybelline New York Sky High W502 in Cosmic Black Cosmic Black. Let's get going. I can't read that part because it's in a different language. Poked myself in the eye. If you can't tell, I'm watering now, so. Okay, so I don't use falsies. I never have because if you can't tell, I have naturally long eyelashes. So I'm not going to show doing this side because of my shoulder surgery. I can only do this. I can't bring my arm up. So I'm going to try. So here's the look. I put on a cute like little sweater. Put my hair back because I just don't know what to do with it anymore at the moment. But here is the eye look. Did I leave my mouth open all the time? Probably did, but it's fine. So I'm gonna go. Oh yeah, I was gonna show you guys the snow. It's snowing. And so here's a little bit of a different view. Not much lighting. If you hear a lot of sounds, it's because I'm towards my window. Yeah, so here is the look. Cute little sweater number. Am I in the curtains? Yes, I am. I don't want you to see my bedroom very much, so I'm gonna deal with that. But yeah, here's a look. I hope you guys liked it. Please like and subscribe. I'll put my Instagram down below. And yeah, I'll put all the products I use too. So please like and subscribe.